Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Got cryptocurrency. I don't know what's happening. Going all 1950s. So today we're talking about Swarm Network because they have a really great announcement, and the momentum for Swarm Network is building fast and huge. They are selling nodes super fast now, and this is kind of, in my opinion, your last chance for entry into Swarm before we get going into the token generation event and the gains start coming in. As always, for this channel, this is not financial advice. You need to be very careful with cryptocurrency. It's high risk, high return. There's no guarantee that you can make any money in cryptocurrency. Never follow any influencer or advisor for your financial needs. And that's pretty much the disclaimer over with. I'm not paid by Swarm Network to make this video either. So that's everything. So let's get to the tweets so that we can see. First thing about Swarm I'm going to look into is how we can increase our Swarm rewards from today. So if you already have the license, which we have been talking about for months now, then you're going to be able to actually supercharge the earning you get from your license by doing the following thing. So up on X now, we do have this announcement from Swarm that you can turn your agent license into an engine of truth by leasing them from today. So this will be already live by the time I put this video up. Just I'm recording it a couple hours beforehand though. So on July 10th at 1 p.m. UTC, which is about 7 hours away from where we're talking at the moment, Swarm Network is launching the agent license leaseback program, the first opportunity for holders to activate their agent license in a live, high impact application. So what's happening here is the licenses that we've bought on Sui Network for USDC are, of course, earning Swarm tokens every single second anyway. But now we're going to be able to supercharge our earnings because they're opening up a new prize pool of brand new rewards for Swarm. So why do they need us to lease our licenses? Well, that was one of the things on the roadmap, that we would be able to use these licenses to earn tokens, right? But actually, before we even get going leasing them to other builders on Swarm, we're going to be leasing them to Swarm themselves because they've run out of computing, power essentially for their truth verification system called Rollup. Rollup has been incredibly successful. Rollup uses this. We've talked about it in the channel before. It runs on X, and you can take any news article on X and use Rollup to then verify how true or false the information is and how biased they are in the information. It's been extremely popular. They've had 128,000 users activated for Rollup already. There are now 1.6 million truth verification claims on chain that people can check, and 58,000 wallets are connected to Rollup News. This is verified, active, and growing, and it needs more verification capacity. So this is where leasing comes in, okay? So how the leaseback program works: agent licenses are operational keys that enable holders to participate in Swarm Network's on-chain verification system by powering AI agents that analyze, verify claims. With the leaseback program, license holders can now lease their license directly to the Truth Swarm, the Rollup News, the live verification network behind Rollup News. Once leased, your license becomes part of the active agent pool, immediately going to work processing user submitted claims and coordinating with other live agents across the swarm. So essentially, we're joining the Rollup News and giving it more power to verify even more claims. In return for this, we get paid. There is going to be a daily leasing rewards from the dedicated 100 million lease pool. That's right. In return, you receive daily leasing rewards from the dedicated 100 million Swarm lease pool. So we're going to get extra Swarm rewards for this. So the benefits are you're actually activating your license and using it. You're supporting decentralized verification infrastructure. You're aligning your license with network growth and social impact, and you're scaling a system that addresses misinformation and Oracle limitations. This is why I love Swarm. It's not just passive income, and you know that we love passive income on this channel. It is also making all license holders, or giving the opportunity for all license holders to join in on the narrative, which is to give more truth verification across the board. And in a world, the world we live in today, where truth is extremely hard to find, this is much needed. It's such a strong narrative. It's on the strongest chain, Sui chain. This has partnerships, so many partnerships to talk about, and growing ones which are not yet announced. And they do have the token generation event coming very soon, where they will be announcing the date. I don't have the date on this stream, but it is coming, and it's closer and closer, right? I think it will happen this summer. I really do. But of course, we need to get the official announcement for Swarm on this. This is yet another way that they're building the momentum towards this TGE. And I really want a strong TGE where everyone's talking about Swarm, and this is a great way to do it. So they're boosting the rewards. Key launch information launching today. You can go to your license page to activate and join the Swarm pool. And you can learn more about how the leasing program works in this link here. So how does this all work? So if you come to Swarm Network, you're going to see this is my dashboard here. I have 4 licenses active. And on this page, this very page, you're going to be able to also activate your licenses to get into the leasing pool. So you can see these already earn rewards. I have earned so far 620,000 tokens with Swarm. And these are coming from the agent pool and also from referrals. So they're combining together because you can also, once you get your license, you can then begin to tell other people about the licenses. If they do buy them, you do get generous referral rewards as well from Swarm. So there's a great passive income earning opportunity on the table right now. To buy one, you would need USDC on the Sui chain. Come here to buy now. You will then put in a referral code. My one is Richie, Richie. They are 999 USDC each. Okay. And of course, then you can buy as many as you want. You can buy 10 if you want. Go for it. Then just click the 2 disclaimers, buy now, and then interact with your Sui wallet with USDC, and you would then own your license. And then you can start earning extra rewards. So to make this clear, you're already earning rewards by holding your Swarm agent license, but now you have the option to lease your license to get even more additional rewards. From my maths, I think that's coming out to around about 30% extra rewards on what we're already getting with Swarm. So this is Swarm here. Just before we head off, I want to explain something about Swarm and why it is so incredibly bullish. This has been not only noted, and it was given the green light by the Sui Foundation, saying it was one of the best and most promising projects, which is launching on Sui now, which is amazing. Its narrative of AI model and truth is so hot. It's just setting up for an absolutely explosive launch. They have proof of product with their roll-up news. They will also have Omega the Doge, which will be a prediction network for crypto prices. And they will also have other ones coming as well from their technology and their swarms. You can find out all about it with the link in the description and find out more. The other things, we talked about before are their top tier AI integrations. They're integrated with all of these AIs already. So they will be essentially pulling from every popular and powerful AI in the world to create the most powerful AI in the world with their swarms. This is unbelievable. You can then code up your own AI swarm with zero code. Just like how you use ChatGPT, imagine using all the AIs at the same time to create an AI swarm that will fulfill whatever you need them to do. If you look at other projects which have been doing this, like you have like XBit, which is a virtuous protocol project, they have been extremely popular, massive market cap, and they are not nearly as powerful as the Swarm network is going to be. This is going to be an absolute beast. They are also funded by Google Cloud. They're funded by YZ. They're funded by Zero Stage. They're funded by Fireworks. These are all huge hitters inside. So you can discover agent licenses by coming here, following the truth, link in the description, find out more. There are so far 10,000 licenses sold, and at $999 each, that's already $10 million invested into the Swarm network from participants in the license sale. They have a really engaging and exciting Telegram. Like I said, it's the hottest narrative. It is one of my top picks for Sui Network to be a massive player inside of the AI space, the narrative of truth and real media. It's all going to be fantastic. So look lastly at the tokens. So the daily reward for owning a license is 1.8 million Swarm tokens. And as noted, they're adding another 100 million tokens to the reward pool, which will increase this, I think, on average by about 30%, but I might be wrong there. That was just me doing some quick maths with AI to try and decide it. So I would go get into their Telegram or ask on their X for exactly how much your rewards are going to increase by if you do lease your license. Once you own your license, you can soon build, own, and operate autonomous agents with no-code tools. You can then recruit the best agents in the market with your license, grow your reputation, and earn a share from the network verification rewards like we're going to be doing with leasing. And of course, you can earn with them native tokens daily sent to your license in the form of Swarm token. I can't wait. They also have huge partnerships, but they haven't even announced yet, which I do know what they are, and they're also they're huge. They are going to blow people away, absolutely. And last thing is, the more licenses the more licenses you hold, the higher a multiplier you get. So if you have 2 licenses, you get 0.1x daily, all the way up to 100 licenses, you get a 10x daily on your Swarm rewards. Join it, have a look at it. Not financial advice, but this is really the most exciting project for AI that I've seen. And here we have Q2 TGE. It is delayed, so now we're waiting on the announcement of the TGE. I can't wait for this to come in. And that's pretty much it. That's the video. So are you in Swarm? Are you excited for Swarm? Let me know your thoughts on it. I top tip this one as just it's going to be so explosive on Sui Network. It's on the perfect chain. It's perfect narrative. It's got the perfect tech, perfect docs leader, the history of success in other projects. I have an AMA with Swarm's CEO, Yannick Meissen, where we do discuss this from about 4 or 5 months ago. And they've just been fulfilling everything that he said he was going to do since that AMA. So it's great. Fantastic stuff. Peace. Be good to each other. As always, don't get wrecked.